high protein foods that can help you bulk up. Hi, my name's Keto. 2 years ago, I was skinny, frail, I was out of shape, I was really just shy, low confidence, and I really didn't like who I was. 2 years later, I've been able to transform myself through the gym, get in really good shape, feel confident with my physique, feel like I'm just in sick shape, just feel proud when I just show my arm, I just feel pride and think, damn, I'm big. And these are the foods I ate to do this. And let's start with breakfast. Let's start with the easiest meal of the day. And the best thing, single best thing to have for breakfast is eggs. There's no debate. It's eggs in any form. Why? Because they're super healthy. They're natural, they're single ingredient foods, and they're packed with protein. What protein does is it builds your muscles. And protein is needed for building muscles. So having eggs in the morning, you get so many benefits. First of all, you get a thing called protein muscle synthesis, I think it's called. Or essentially what it means is if you eat protein first meal of the day, you build a little extra muscle. So first, you're getting that benefit if you're eating eggs for breakfast. Second, the eggs are super healthy and when you eat them, they're not like cereal. What cereal does is you eat it and it makes you feel bloated, it makes you feel full. It makes you feel really sluggish with your day. It's if you eat loads of cereal, you want to sit down, you don't want to get up and run, you don't want to move around. When you eat eggs, you get the energy, because fat gives you energy. So when you eat eggs, you're energized, you're ready for your day, you're proper in the flow of it, you can proper move around. So eating eggs gives you energy. As well as this, they're easy to have. Eggs are everywhere. They're not even that expensive. You should cope and you should tell yourself they're super expensive. They're not. And they're just really healthy to have. And the amount of eggs I tend to have each day would be around 4 to 6. 4 to 6. That's what I'd recommend you shoot for. Because that's where you're eating a lot of protein in that. You're eating a lot of good food, good nutrients, and you're filling your body. So, but you shouldn't be too full. You shouldn't eat 4 to 6. You can probably eat being full, but not stuffed, essentially. And what you may be thinking right now is 4 to 6 eggs, isn't that unhealthy? Shouldn't that stop my heart, or shouldn't that give me a heart attack? And that's a complete lie. That myth of eggs are bad for your heart, the myth of eggs clog your arteries, it's a complete lie. It's not true at all. If you want to know more about it, I'd recommend looking at Eddie Abu, how he talks about that. It's a bald black guy talking about eggs a lot, but it's a complete lie. Your parents may tell you the eggs are bad and stuff. That's what they got taught, but what they got taught is not true. It's just what companies and food industries told us. It's a complete lie again, just like most things are. It's just complete waffle. It's a complete lie. And having these eggs, you can have them however you want, however you like them. Have them scrambled, have them boiled, have them poached. However, just have them the nicest for you. I like mine with scrambled with a lot of salt and a lot of butter on them, as I just feel that tastes the nicest. And I would recommend getting the tin foil slabs of butter, not the ones you get in a carton, a plastic carton. Instead, get tin foil butter, and it's in a block, probably about that big, and it's a block of butter. Get salted or unsalted, whatever one you want, and have that with your eggs. And it's brilliant because you're getting good protein, good fat, and you're going to put on so much muscle with that without putting on excess fat, as your body's going to digest, and it's nutrient dense foods that your bodies will digest. With this, one more thing that you can have is avocado. And avocado's it's a fruit, but it's not sweet. It's quite it's black and it's just quite nice, and it's green in the middle. And having those, I just quite enjoy the taste, and it's not too sugary, so it shouldn't raise your blood sugar levels too much. So about 4 to 6 eggs, have some butter, a little slab in a tin foil, and avocado. Have that for breakfast each day, and that's a brilliant breakfast. That's one that can really help build your muscle, as you're getting so much protein and fat in there. Then we'll move on to lunch. Usually people have lunch, you'll have it at work, at school, at wherever you're having it. And what I'd recommend for this is meal prepping. What this is really is every Sunday you cook a batch of chicken, so a massive block of chicken. And you cook it, it would be 2 kilograms of chicken. And you divide that for your week. So after you've cooked it all, put it in 7 containers or 5 containers, however many you need. and then freeze them all. So then you've got about 200, 300 grams of chicken in each container. Then the day before you take it out of the freezer, let it defrost, and then you can have it when you go to school, work for lunch. And you can have that with some rice. You can have that with really whatever you want with it, like sweet potato fries you can have it with. But I'd recommend chicken either by itself or just with a little bit of rice. And like 200, 300 grams of chicken, like I said. And what this is, again, filled with protein, filled with the stuff you need to build muscles. And the rice is a little extra, it's got some carbohydrates in it, and it will just like fill you up a little bit more. And it's an easy meal to have. And the thing is, it's generally cheaper than Tesco meal deals. It's cheaper than as any meal deal really. And you think it's expensive because you buy a big batch, but you buy the big batch for like £12. I mean, you split that up through 7 days, and that's like, it's about £2.50 a day it works out as. And rice costs pennies, honestly. Rice is so cheap to have. So you're having more food, having better food, having food that builds muscle for cheaper. So you can't even cope again and say, oh no, I can't, I want to get my Tesco's meal deal, it's cheaper, it's better. No, the meal plan is so much better. And to get more meal plans, click the link in the description. But having the meal plan so much better, you get so many benefits from it. And all it takes is like an hour, one single hour on a Sunday evening to cook it. And it doesn't even take an hour because you put it in the oven for 20 minutes and you don't even have to touch it. And you take it out and you just have to package it up. So it takes like 30 minutes really. And that's all it takes to build the muscles, to eat the right foods and build the physique you want. That's 100% worth it. So I'd really recommend meal prepping for your week every Sunday. Then for dinner's the other meal. I don't know what I was going to say, but what I'd usually have for dinner is, again, I'd go for like a meat. So maybe I'd have like steak, or I'd have mince. Usually a red meat I'd have for dinner, and I'd have this with like sweet potato fries, butternut squash, like something that's like a nice vegetable to eat, something I enjoy eating as a vegetable, not like carrots and stuff, as I don't really like those very much, and they're not actually very tasty. So I'll have butternut squash, sweet potato, something like that, and I'll have it. So I'd have the 500 grams of mince, I'd cook it up, and I'd have the sweet potato, and I'd only eat until I was full. I wouldn't just make sure I eat the whole plate and make sure I eat everything. If I leave half a plate there, I leave half a plate there. I'll pack it up and I can have it another day for but I only eat till I'm full. When I'm full, then I'm done eating. But usually what I'll do is I'll eat until I'm pretty full. I mean, I usually like to have loads of fruit. I like to have a range of fruit after. I'll have a whole pineapple, I'll have some bananas, blueberries, just all these nice little foods, and I love eating those as well. As that I've got quite a sweet tooth, and that's like the dessert for the day, and it's brilliant. You can have some fruit, you can have pineapple, you can have blueberries, you can have a bit of yogurt in there, have some honey in there, and it's amazing, honestly. Have a bit of dark chocolate in there as well, and it's a really good treat, and it's not like it's gonna really affect you and really make you fat, because it's not, just all healthy fruits, and the dark chocolate's not got a lot of sugar in it. So having all these healthy foods is just amazing for you. And I just want to reiterate, I would never overeat. I never eat. I eat when I'm full, and that's how I gain the muscle without gaining the fat. But if I overeat, then I start to gain fat, because I'm just eating way too much at that point. So I eat until I'm full, and I generally don't want to eat no more, and I won't eat. Don't keep eating and stuffing your face, as I've done that in the past and it doesn't work. Let me tell you that now. It made me chubby, it made me bloated, it made me just not feel good in my own skin. But when I eat till I'm just full, till I'm like, okay, yeah, my stomach's full right now, I can go sit down and watch something or do something. But don't eat to the point where you just can't move, where you're just sitting there just slumped and feel so sluggish and so fat. So eat until you're full. And that's sort of a meal plan that you can use. And if you want more and recipes with that, click the link in the description. But thank you for watching. See you in the next video.